What's up, YouTube? It's Mike Will, California Duelist Association. Here with my boy Gio. I'm here to bring you another Metalfoes Zing deck list, guys. This deck is very, very hot right now. So, Gio, let's jump right into this, man.
All right then. So you played 3 Yugiohs. Best card in the deck. This is your main combo piece. If you don't get this out or get negated, you're basically done for like the day. Chaiwen is not bad, but it's not really the main tuner like what you would focus on. But it's good, like, since its effect is like this special summon another Zing from deck. And then of course the triple Swannies. It's based on preference because Abyss Dweller is a problem. If they don't make it with the water guy, what's it called, Norden, you're good to run it over and continue next plays. Double Bians, standard, you want a good ratio of Zings in order to get your plays off. 2 Bixies, good defense. Palu, and that's it for the regular Zings. For the pendulum ones, you would run triple Zefranus. This is your main key point to getting an easy backseat, basically. And when it's summoned, you get your Zephyr Divine Strike, and you're good for the 1 turn. And then I only run 1 of these. It's good, but you don't want to see it as much as you want to see this. And well, it does get your Zolkin plays off, but you wouldn't want it either way. And then for the Metalfoes build, you'll play triple silver. Of course, the effect is this will pop 1 and then set a trap, and then you activate the common ones and common Zings, and you get your you force out your Yugioh. Then triple stealing. Basically the same thing. This is that the scales are different and everything. You want to actually balance the scales enough to at least have good places if you draw like at least 1 of these or like the other one. And then 2 gold drivers for low scale, and then the last Metalfoes is the Wolflame. Basically, is this for ratio compensation? Then for my spells, I run triple Zing Path. Best draw power you have. You always have Zings in gray, so you will have many draws and everything, and you can dump it with Yugioh if you don't need it right now and everything. Next is 2 Twin Twisters. I run this over Storm because, well, if I end up dumping a card, it would be my Chaiwen or Metalfoes Fusion, and you just hit any back row that's annoying you, and then you continue with plays and everything. And then the Metalfoes Fusion, best fusion card I ever seen. Fuse and then shuffle it back. It is consistent in this deck. And then of course the 1 upstart, because without it, it would be a 39 card deck. And then of course, now for chops is triple combination. For combination, it is amazing. It's your main searcher for Metalfoes, and when you pop it with Baxia, you start going on with all those plays. And then I run the creation just for name for Yugioh, and sometimes if I'm running into a situation where I need to have it. And then of course your main stopper, Zephyr Divine Strike, searchable by Zefranu. It's amazing. Stops your opponent for 1 turn, and if you have a good board, they'll stop it, and then you'll have the game either 2nd turn or 3rd turn. And then the other Metalfoes cards counter, like creation, but I'd say you wouldn't run that many counters because, well, it's only good after once, and then after 1 card is destroyed, you just special summon 1, and then if that one's destroyed the next turn, you would banish this to pick up the one that's been destroyed. It's amazing. Then for extra deck, I run Herald of Creation. Well, Herald Arclight. Herald Arclight, your other negator, good against decks like what do you call it? Mermels. This is stop. End up crying either way. And then for your other Yang Zing, the Yugioh replacement for a while. It gets to your Zulkin place. It doesn't matter about the effect right now, but this is for Zulkin basically. Then I run one Yazzie. Not a bad card, can be targeted. Basically, a good combo piece itself. And then for the OTK purposes, you would run one Meteor Burst. When you summon this, basically during the battle phase, your opponent can't activate anything into possession. So if they're running like battle faders and Mankos, they can't activate it, and you basically got game app if you have 4 monsters on board. Then another stopper would be Void Ogre. You can summon this with Secret, but you could also summon this with Zulkin's effect. It just basically stops your opponent from playing spells or traps if you have no cards in hand. Then of course the MVP of the deck, Baxia. It does target, but it just creates your combo pieces by combos like by destroying one card on field and then special summoning a monster with level 4 or lower. You would usually target another Yang Zing and then another Yang Zing grave and keep going after that, summoning more synchros. And then these are proxies because the cards I used were a friends and everything. So you would have a Crystal Wing. You can easily summon it with Zulkin. And then you would have a Beals for your Ultimate Falcon problems. Make it with Swanee to have 35 and run over the Beals, basically. And then the thing that stops the main problem right here is Blue Eyes, but it's Xiaofeng. Xiaofeng, depending on the attributes you make it with, it negates the activations of those monsters, basically. So if they try to activate whatever that stage, they can't because it's light, of course. And once it's destroyed, you can special summon depending on the monster you destroyed attribute, a Yang Zing from deck. So keep going and everything. And next is Ultimate Zulkin. Zulkin is your main starting piece if you're going first. You always want to have it on board to special summon either the Crystal or the Void Ogre. This is depending on preference. And you always have a card to set because of the Zafranu search. And then for the Metalfoes fusions, I would run Metalfoes. Well, I forgot his name. Whatever. Well, you would run these Metalfoes just in case you run to a problem where you draw a Metalfoes fusion in hand, and you have and you want to empty your hand, and then draw with the fusion. And then the last card would be number 38. Easy to summon with double Baxia, and it stops mostly Pendulum decks and any deck that would actually run Raigeki, which is mostly all of them. And then that's it for extra deck.
I'm halfway done paying it.
For side, I'll run 2 Flying Seeds. Explanatory for Xyz's heavy decks like Burning Abyss and everything. And then the Effect Veilers, very good against, well, basically Performing Pals 2 to stop the Skull Crawlback play. And then this is a tech I use against heavy searching decks like Monarchs or Performer Pals or well, anything that searches basically. And then double Lancias for the Cosmo matchup, and of course the Cyber Dragons tech. And then for traps, I will run magic deflectors for Monarchs. And then 1 Solemn Warning for the Performer Pal matchup. And the last card.
And what it does is,
well, this is basically my side deck for most of it. The other things I would add would be Maxi, but I have to decide what to take out and everything. And that's mostly it.
All right, Gio, man, I appreciate you taking the time out of your life to give us this deck list, man. And if you guys are watching, make sure you smash that like button, give this video a thumbs up, and comment if you see anything in the deck you would change. And make sure you guys subscribe as always. Take it easy. Have a good day. This is Mike Will with the California Duelist Association. And yeah, peace out.